Hola amigos, welcome back to the Casino Club. We're all about making some bucks at the casino. Lately it's been mostly about how we were making money at Baccarat. Today I will be answering the question how I make money playing Baccarat at the casino. My system, how and why. Coming right up, right after this. Let's answer some questions here. How do I win at the casino? I can only talk about what I do and the rules that I have. I have a bunch of rules that I follow. First off, when I go to the casino, I'm not Cool Hand Luke, laughing and joking and having a beer. That is just completely against my rules now. When I'm betting, I'm the biggest nerd there. If someone comes along and wants to bet over my shoulder, they politely get told where to go. So, no drinking, no smoking, no joking, no chewing gum, 100% paying attention to the job at hand. So, rule number 1, obey all my rules, 100%, or I'll be sorry. Rule number 2, if you don't have enough money, don't go in the casino. Straight out flat. We'll talk more on that later. Rule number 3, know everything that you're going to bet on before you go into the casino. It all has to be planned out ahead of time and stick to your rules. When to bet, what to bet, how much to bet, everything's down, planned beforehand. Rule number 4, don't play against a computer. No stadium, baccarat, no computerized shoes, nothing electronic. Preferably. I know you can't stop it all, but as little electronics as possible. Know what goes on in the casino. Mainly when the dealers change is when what you have to know for later on. We'll talk more on that later too. I have a list of rules way too big to be putting on here. But anyways, to answer some questions. Okay, I guess the question I get most is, what do I bet on? How do I bet? How much do I bet? See if we can answer some of that here. There are lots of methods out there, systems. Straight up 1 unit when you lose, down 1 unit when you win. That's a pretty simple system and it works to a certain degree. How about the unit go up 2 units when you lose and come down 3 units when you win? So you can get back to the base bet faster than you went up. It does help some. And there's also the betting in pairs, where you start off betting the same, and then the person that loses goes up, and the person that wins goes down. And you keep separating, and then as it comes back and back and back, and when you get back together, you've won a nice chunk. We did that for a while. My old system was whenever there's 3 units, start betting on the opposite, and I would have 6 bets. So the odds of it going over 9 are 50 to 1. So that put the odds in my favor quite a bit. When you're playing that, you know you're going to lose. Sooner or later, you do win more than you lose. So what do I do? Well, I use a form of Martingale. I have my own setup for that. We'll have to get into that later. I'm not going to explain how Martingale works. There's lots of sites on YouTube and you can Google it, Martingale. All kinds of answers will come up for you. I think Martingale is truly the most consistent way to win. More on that later. The trouble with straight betting is if you have a winning streak, you have to realize that when you're winning, the casino is losing and things will reverse. And when the casino is winning, you're losing. When the casino is, they don't run out of money. When you're losing, when the money's gone, you're done. The casino just laughs. When I was betting my 3 the same system and then bet 6 against it, my odds were 50 to 1 that I would win before it went over 9. And most of the time it does win. I have to admit to that. Thinking about Debbie's system where she picks 6 and bets that the casino can't do the exact same 6 all over again. And she wins most of the time too. I don't like just having the choice of the last 6 that the casino did, so I pick my own 6. In fact, I pick 8. What I was doing was banker, banker, player, banker, banker, player. So I think I've got it figured out pretty good. And I figure that my odds, considering the 500 to 1 for not going over 9, I figure my odds are somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000 to 1. So I'm pretty happy with the odds that I have right now. Is it a guarantee? Absolutely not. Don't ever think you've got everything figured out. One thing to think about, figuring this out for yourself, which I have done over a few years, winning and losing, what wins and what doesn't win, keeping track of it and figuring it out. The casino, they hire the best mathematicians, the best psychiatrists, the best whatever. They've got the money to figure out the best ways so that they do not lose. Look around the casino. Marble floors, chandeliers, all these expensive tables. They are not losing money. I guess the best warning is beware. Okay, I have to bring this video to an end here. I'm going to have a quick look at this simulator here and just see what it does. So I can just go through random games here and just change them from game to game. And if I want, I can click over here and check, see what it would have made. That one would have made $180. Now the way he has this set up here is to just bet straight Martingale, which I don't do, but anyways, that gives me a fair idea what the shoe is set up for, or set up like. You can also just shuffle cards here and then deal them and tell what cards are coming up. And every time you push deal, you get another card, another card, another hand, I should say, another hand. And just go through your deck that way. Or you can also change it around and look at the bead road. This is what Debbie was playing in, what's that, Mount Airy. That she let me put on here. Anyway, I'll give you some idea here. Let's, I dealt shuffle. So we'll start a new game. And what do we got going here? And run a bunch here. So anyways, I use the main road all the time, so let's go back to the main road, see what it would have been like. And I'm just going to go for random game here, see what random would give me. I'll click on banker player here, and that one would have made $150. He's got it set up on $5 here. Now, I can also change this to, first let me explain. At $5, your biggest possible bet would be $640, which if you lost all 8 of them, it would be $1,280. But that one there would have made $150. Let's just change it to, how do we say, $25. And we'll do a test on that. Now your total bet would be $3,200. It would be a losing bet of $6,400. But that shoe there, straight flat Martingale betting, would have got you $750. Now I don't do that, so let's not play too much pretend here. And let's go to another random game. Have a look here. And this one would have made $150. Let's do another one. Random game. And this one here would have lost. That's what I'm looking for. I want to show you what I do about a loss. Now where's the loss? Banker player. Banker player. Banker player. Banker player. Banker player. Well, there's the first thing that I do when I come across player banker, and it's perfectly in line with banker player. So exact opposite. I stop until I get a 2 of something afterwards, and so I wouldn't have been betting until here. So then when I started up again, banker, banker, player, banker, banker, player, banker, banker, player, banker, banker, player, banker, banker, player. There's another one of those three. And I would quit until I get a 2. And there we go, I got a 2. So then I start again, banker, banker, player, banker. See, I would not have lost on this shoe. But just straight betting, well, let's try and find out where it lost. I would imagine it lost right in here. Oh yeah, okay, so there I can just see it here. If we went banker, banker, player, banker, no, 1 there, so banker, banker, player. I can't really see where it would have lost. But it says it did, so I'm not going to argue with it. But anyways, when I change it around to my betting, I would actually make on this shoe, just to give you an idea here, that's betting on the $5 units, but adding a unit every time. So there'll be 5, 15, 35, 75, and so on. So on here we have 83 hands. There was 10 ties, so 73. You don't play right to the end, but let's say 70 hands. That would give me a total of $350 I would make in there. On $5 bets, that's not bad. $350 on a shoe. I'll take that any day. Anyways, I better bring this to an end here. Well, I can't leave it on a losing one here, so we'll hit her one more time. Okay, this one here, flat betting, would have got $205. So let's call it quits there and bring it to an end until I see you next time, and maybe we'll explain better of the different things that I do in the shoe with my betting. Till next time, goodbye amigos.